just had a few new trailers drop for Picard Season 2, Discovery Season 4, Lower Decks Season 2, and some stuff for Prodigy. And we're going to check it out in this particular little video. So without further ado, let's hit it. Okay. Is this going to be a little time travel? Are we going back in time? Are we just going to do some Q shenanigans? Are we just going to do the episode Tapestry again? Is that what we're doing here? I guess we're just treading water at this point. We're just going through the motions. That tablet is from Deep Space Nine. Painting of the Galaxy class. There's the Stargazer. Comm badge. Like, wouldn't it be cool if ships could look like that on the show? Like, look like they're from that same lineage, like not look completely crazy like they did in Picard, or just mysteriously not show a lot of Starfleet ships, almost like you don't have the rights to them or something. It's very strange the way they did it. We got to see that sinful looking La Serena and ugly ass Starfleet ships right at the end. Like, seeing a Starfleet ship was supposed to be like a prize for getting through the entire season of a Star Trek show. Come on. But here we got the Stargazer, Constellation class, I believe, in all its glory. And why can't we just get good looking ships on screen? We can do it in Lower Decks, but for some reason when it comes to Picard, it feels like you're in a legal battle. Like you can't really show it or something. It boggles the mind. Looks like time's running backwards, of course. What are we gonna do? De-aging on Patrick Stewart? This is about as subtle as a load of bricks landing on your head. Oh, it's Q. I mean, we already couldn't leave. We already couldn't leave the last episode of TNG well enough alone, so we're just gonna go back and retread it and say that Q was still running that game he was running with Picard that he did in the first episode and the last episode of TNG, right? That he's putting humanity on trial, and he's doing it through Picard. But now I guess it's not over. I don't know why. I don't know, maybe we can use Q to undo some of the things from the first season of Picard. Like having sentient robots all of a sudden triggering a space squid. For no reason other than the fact that we have reached an ambiguous threshold in sentient intelligence that we didn't have before. Yet in many episodes of TOS and in TNG for that matter, we had very smart robots, and yet the robots, seemingly dumber than what we had before, triggered a sentience threshold that caused a squid to appear in space. That was like a metal squid monster, and it's just horrible and not thought out and confusing. And it managed to be both boring and confusing. Imagine that in one season of Picard. Horrible. I thought. I mean, if you like it, that's fantastic. But maybe Picard season 2 is going to be better. Who knows? We're going to be checking it out though. And that was Picard season 2 trailer. Oh, what's next? There's the new uniforms. Wink, wink. Oh, man. Make no mistake, you are in charge here. Oh my god. Here we go with this ugly Tron-like design suit. Forgettable, ugly garbage. Okay, these uniforms. Why do we feel the need to change it every 5 seconds? We come up with something new and just assume that just before we even knew what we had, we throw it away. Come on. Like, why do we have to... We had new uniforms. 5 seconds later, they switch them out again. Like, am I supposed to believe that this is like a real organization? Like, you know, if you keep switching uniforms at the drop of a hat, aliens ain't gonna know who you are, right? And don't get me started on that badge. I don't know if I mentioned this before, but that badge is not great. It looks Bajoran from here. You can, where's the shape of it? You know, it's just a dot. It's like an egg. Come on now. And why did we have to make the stripe going down black? We had gray. Gray was a little bit refreshing to me, and we went back to black. And the problem with black is that it doesn't show up particularly with this type of blue. If we look at the blue science uniforms, the black gets lost in it, and I feel like the gray wouldn't. I feel if we kept gray for that, it would work better. Like if you look at the old end of season 3 uniforms, they were division color on gray, and now this is black on division color, right? So just switch that up and have that line in the middle be gray, and then we're talking. But this is just, we're just going backwards for no reason. And whatever happened to this idea of changing what the division colors were? They used to do that on the Relativity. Braxton, I believe, was in the command division and he wore blue. Why can't we change it up? Maybe command could be gray or blue or green. You know, I don't know. Just come up with something. You know, we're going back to TNG division colors again, just because it's what we know. Think outside of that. You got to think outside the box. Think outside of your fan space, right? Go outside of that. Okay? Here's that stupid heady dialogue again. Faith, love, togetherness. I can't imagine characters before this saying stuff like that. Um, is it just me, or does it feel like we need to just, you know, uh, prattle on and on about buzzwords to make it feel like we've earned a thematic core for this show unjustly, right? Um, do we get to use dialogue like that right out of the gate? No. I know we're on season 4, but it feels like we've established nothing because every season is trying to eliminate the past season because the past season was garbage, right? At least this season looks like a sequel to season 3, so, it's not all bad. Oh my god, there it is. There it is. It's the Red Angel. It's the burn. It's the gravitational anomaly. We gotta save the world again. How many times can this ship save the world? It's like every freaking season something new comes up. Why did we have to do this again? Why can't we just have, little mini arcs, right? Why can't we do like a season 4 of Enterprise type thing with small little arcs that go over 2 or 3 parters, and then in the background have one large arc that we solve. But then every once in a while we get the one-off episodes where we do Star Trek stuff. That would be cool. I think that would work for this show. But we can't seem to do it. We gotta go balls to the wall with insanity and oh my god, it's the end of the world. It's the end of all sentient life, which happened in season 2. And it happened in Picard as well. I get these stuck in my head. I get these they combine in my head now, Picard and Discovery, because they're so similar. Because they were both about the end of the universe. And season 3 was about the end of the Federation because of the burn. And what's this gravitational thing going to be called? The bubble? Something like that. There's the Michael Burnham shocked face. Gravitational anomalies. Dude, is this the friggin' Delphic Expanse from Enterprise? Is this person a Cardassian or part Cardassian? It's kind of interesting. These, the medical uniforms are looking cool. I like that. It works very well. Now compare that with the science one. You can barely see the black on it. Like, brighten up that blue or make these stripes gray. Either one. Very quick, did all these people go back to, Starfleet school to get caught up on, what to do in the 32nd century? Did they get, the Express program done? To get caught up? There's Gray. My brain cannot remember what happened to him. Is he real now, or is he still, in her mind? Adira's mind? What? I should be able to remember. I just watched this. Ugh. Is there anything different with the Discovery? No. My version's better. My one's better. Hopefully they just destroy it and replace it with my one. Give me a call, CBS. I'm cheap. I'm dirt cheap. There's Saru on Kaminar, I guess, teaching Kelpians about Kaminar stuff. And at the end, I believe this is Saru's hand. As he rejoins the crew, maybe? I don't know. And, what else is there? You know what? I think we need a few more shocked faces in this. I think we need a few more characters going like this. That would really make this a modern trailer. Here's what I wanted to point out. Michael's uniform here. Look how deep the split is in it. Is that normally supposed to be like that, or is that like is it zipped like up from the bottom? Or like it feels like it's too short there. Like I feel like it should go down lower. I don't know, maybe it's just that angle, but it's kind of weird. This anomaly, this red angel, this burn, this blah 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 blah. Who cares? Moving on. What? 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 Oh my god. It's the Miranda class. But it's got like a refit. It's got like the friggin' Star Trek canceled Phase 2 type Bassard collectors. Look at that. Holy shit. Like, why is it so hard to do stuff like this in Discovery and in Picard? Why is this so difficult for them? How come we can get away with it in lower decks? Is it what it's I mean, it's so perplexing it makes you it calls to mind conspiracy theories. It's that perplexing. I don't understand it. Like, why is lower decks getting away with this? And we got the Titan. Come on. Okay, there's that whatever that thing was, that sport that Riker played that one time in TNG. Kimbo or something. I Jimbo, whatever the heck it was. It's funny looking though. Holy shit. Cardassians. Canon looking Cardassians showing up. I'm starting to get a little bit tired of Riker. But I'm not tired of that ship. I'm not tired of that ship. When exactly did Riker ascend to meme status with these shows? Like, he came in for the save in Lower Decks and then came in for the save in Picard. Like, I want Geordi to come back. You know? We're in love with Data. We're in love with Picard. And Picard Season 2 has come back. And now we got Q coming back. The money must be good. But we don't got Geordi. We don't got... we don't have Worf. You know, like, come on. It's surprising how soon this is coming, August 12th. I will be watching this and reviewing this. Why do we have the different uniforms on the Titan? Like, why are we using the Deep Space Nine style uniforms on here? Does anyone know? Like, why do we keep doing this? We did the same thing in Discovery. We just had Enterprise having one uniform and Discovery having other uniforms. Like, what was up with that? Are we just going with what we think looks good for the time? Like, it's called a uniform. Like universal. Like, they should all be wearing the same uniforms that they wore in the Cerritos. Should they not? This is now the complete banner image for Star Trek Prodigy, complete with Catherine Janeway in the middle. I already went over this in the previous video, my thoughts on these characters. Janeway looks good. I will be checking this out. Something about the pants on this uniform looks strange, though. Don't look quite right. Like, they're not. There should be a little bit more baggy. Something about the pants here is rubbing me in an incorrect way. Here we can see an up-close render of Catherine Janeway in animated form as she appears, I guess, in Star Trek Prodigy. It looks really good. They really captured Janeway. It looks exactly like Janeway. She's got like that kind of half smirk on, and she's got her coffee there, I think. This is great. I mean, it's one of my least favorite uniforms, but besides that, very cool. Again, the pants are a little bit odd. That's Star Trek Prodigy, I guess. That's what's been revealed. What's going to happen in Star Trek Prodigy? I don't know. It appears that so far we know that Janeway's character will be appearing as some type of mentor role, possibly a hologram that will guide this new cast of characters in their adventures as they discover this Starfleet ship. That's what we know so far. Being that it's animated, maybe there's a chance we could get a good-looking canon-style ship, like we do in Lower Decks. Maybe we're going to get a brand new type of ship. Maybe we'll get something cool, like another Miranda, like we've seen in Lower Decks Season 2. Here's hoping. And that's about it for all the reveals we had on First Contact Day. Will CBS take this video down? I don't know. They took down my Season 3 of Discovery trailer reaction. So if they take this down, I'll be re-uploading it in an altered way to see if I can get away with it. I'm 95% sure this is fair use because me talking over it is transformative, and the trailer was free, right? It's already on YouTube. I didn't break any rules to do this. So with that out of the way, here's goodbye. And this has been Lieutenant Mark, and he is removing himself from this video. In 3, 2, 1, gone.